As you know, Thomas the Tank Engine loves working on the Fat Controller's railway. He loves seeing Percy at Knapford Station. And he loves seeing his friends, their little engines, at Elsbridge Station as well. But most important of all, he loves his coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. One day, the Fat Controller came to see Thomas at the sheds. "I have a very important job for you this morning, Thomas," he said. "You are to take a very special delivery to Wayside Village Station." "Yes, sir, no problem," said Thomas. So Thomas was on his way to Wayside Village Station. As he got there, the village seemed rather quiet. "We must take this delivery to the post office," said Thomas, "because it's specially for them." "We'll go right away," said his driver, "but we'll have to see if there's anyone round the village." But as soon as Thomas's driver and fireman left, and when they came back, they had bad news. "I looked all round the village, Thomas, and I've seen inside the post office, but I'm afraid there doesn't seem to anybody there." "I wonder where they've gone," said Thomas. "I don't know," said his driver, "but it's a mystery. We'd better go back to Elsbridge Station, and then we'll have to telephone for help." Thomas agreed, and so he puffed away. When Thomas got back to Elsbridge Station, Rheneas was waiting. Rheneas can see that Thomas looked very worried. "What's the matter, Thomas?" asked Rheneas. "I got to Wayside Village Station," said Thomas, "but as we got there, there was nobody in the post office. It's very strange." "That reminds me," said Rheneas, "because it's very funny, because when I went there to collect some passengers this morning, there was nobody there either." "Where have they all gone?" asked Thomas. "Search me," said Rheneas, "because they could be anywhere." Just then they've heard a strange buzzing sound coming from above. It was Harold. He landed next to Thomas. Harold had said to Thomas that he found the villagers of Wayside. They were all at the lighthouse. "That's not like them," said Thomas, "to be there. There must be something the matter. I will go and see what's up." And then Thomas puffed away. As Thomas got there, some of them were on the ship, some of them were next to the lighthouse, and some were on the grey pier. "What are you all doing here?" asked Thomas. "Diesel and Diesel 10 says that our village is going to turn into a scrapyard for steam engines only." "Oh, not again, for goodness sake," said Thomas. "You should take no notice what the Diesels say, because this sort of thing will never happen. You can all go back to the village." So Henry collected them in his coach, and they went back to the village. When Thomas got back to Elsbridge Station, the Fat Controller was waiting. He did not look very happy. "Thomas," he said, "you were supposed to deliver these trucks to the post office. Why haven't you done it?" "It's not Thomas's fault," said his driver. "What do you mean?" asked the Fat Controller. Thomas's driver explained what had happened. The Fat Controller laughed. He laughed so much that he couldn't say anything. "Thomas," he said, "you have made a great discovery with Harold, and I shall have to have words with those Diesels tomorrow. And as for you, you are a very responsible engine, and you really are brave and useful." "Oh, thank you, sir," said Thomas. The Fat Controller had never said something like that to him before, and he beamed from funnel to funnel. Thomas loved visiting his village now. Whenever the villagers see him, they always whistle cheerfully. And they always say, "Hello, Thomas." The villagers cheered for Thomas whenever they see him, to say thank you for saving the village. And from now on, he'll always say hello to them when he comes by on his branch line, as he puffed cheerfully away.